You've seen the thumbnail. A serious discussion, eh? Well, okay, so I know I'm looking at the camera when we're talking about them, but for the video, I'm going to be staring at the phone directly. I don't know why, like the camera's right here, right here as I'm pointing to it, but like my phone screen is right here. So, as we're gonna roll with it. So let me tell you. So why is this video called the serious discussion? Well, a lot of things happened recently, and I just want to talk about it. Get my thoughts out there. Over the time, I haven't really been able to process it correctly. I think making a video talking about this could be a good way to get everything out there. Also, it's serious because this kinda has to do with that EXE Omnilight guy. So if you remember way back then, I first made a video calling out this character named EXE. Well, at the time, EXE Gamerlord. This was in a response to a video he made to me that he made his his now ex-girlfriend at the time, Cage, to basically call me out and claimed I was stealing characters that I wasn't actually stealing, and a lot of other things. That's besides the point. So recently, that guy, EXE, now goes by Omnilight, as I said in the community post. He has not gotten better. And in fact, I would say he slightly got worse. Now, there are many times in the past in the videos and on community posts where I had talked about him that I'm stopped, mostly because out of respect over my friends, and also because, this isn't gonna be this shouldn't have been a public matter in the first place. But now, deep down in my heart, I feel like I need to talk about this because something could have happened. So, a couple days ago, I have got it. A couple days ago, way back, like a couple weeks ago, actually, I have gotten word from. I have gotten word that him and his friend Omniversonic had my mom's name in their mouth. Now, granted, they weren't talking bad about my mom's, but because I don't talk to him and stuff, they don't. I didn't want my mom's name in their mouths because my mom had nothing to do with this. Because they were talking about me and stuff, and then they mentioned my mom's, and I felt personally, I felt like that was a bit disrespectful because you could talk about me, but I don't want you to bring my family into this, and I really hope people would understand that. So I went to go confront them, and all it was supposed to be was a simple, hey, did you actually talk about my mom? If you did, you're kind of fucked up for that, but can you just not do that anymore? I was going to come in there all calm, like, no real smooth, like, we got. But then it quickly became something that I won't say that I regret, but something I wish that didn't happen. It became a screaming match between me. Okay, it became a screaming match at me with someone named, at the time, JoyGirl19, now known as Multi-Shade, Omniversonic, and Omni_Light. Or Omni-Light, for safekeeping. Or if you would like, I will call him EXE, but I'm going to just keep calling him Light because that's what he goes by nowadays. So, yeah, I got screamed at, got called pathetic, said that basically everything was my fault that has transpired between me and EXE in the past, and overall just a bunch of insults thrown at me. So I got angry because all I wanted to know if they were talking about my mom, and they confirmed, Omniversonic confirmed that they mentioned my mom, and I didn't like that. But because of the constant barrage of insults and just overall yelling at me, I got mad and I said something that I shouldn't have said. I told this I told Light I that he should die in front of his face. It was due to because I was tired of everything that was going on. Because before this moment, we had talked, and even though he said that nothing gained from that, I truly thought we were done. Because I got my satisfaction, I got my retort. There we go. We talked. We would never see each other again. And then the mom thing happened, so I had to talk to this motherfucker again. But it was more like I'm getting yelled at, and I ended it by yelling at all of them, and I left. So after that, I have Loki. I will be honest, they have been living in my head rent free, and I don't. And it was mostly out of paranoia. But around that time, I heard something about a veteran plan, and I didn't think much of it. But until like a couple days ago, it's Wednesday. Just yesterday I had talked to them. So 2 days ago from yesterday, I think, I'm not too sure, but it was recent. My friend Janelle's on VR chat, who has the YouTube channel. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I will delete him. I'll link him in the description. But he told me about the veteran plan again, and this is where I got concerned because he knew about the plan, but we didn't know what it entails. Now, well, kind of. We knew that they were going to send a military vet to come to me and to put respect on EXE's name. So, I'll be honest, I thought that was a little vague. I wonder what that's about. And over that time, I began getting more and more paranoid over the fact that this motherfucker could actually send a military vet to my house. Because he has made jokes in the past while we were still friends about finding me. Finding us. Like, jokes. Like, nothing of the... Like, just jokes. But in this day of age, and especially because I beef with him, and with the whole stalking thing that he made a second account and got my buddy Karma on, yeah, I kind of started thinking maybe that wasn't a goddamn joke. So it bundled up to me wanting to talk to. At first, I wanted to talk to EXE. Well, kind of. No, I texted EXE. I texted EXE apologizing a few days ago on Instagram. I texted him, "Hey, I'm sorry for telling you to die to your face. I shouldn't have said it like that. I shouldn't have did. But I do stand by what I said because I genuinely think you're a bad human being." That's not. I'm paraphrasing, but that is precisely the message. I sent that the day before I sent a message saying at 7:40 at night saying, "Hey, I just remembered what is the veteran plan? What exactly is that? I didn't think I've heard it before because I've picked up in my ears, but I wasn't thinking much of it." And then my friend Janette's told us about it, and Janelle doesn't lie because he doesn't lie like that. At least not anymore. He is very trustworthy. He told one lie that is kind of bad, but that small potatoes compared to everything we have dealt with. So Janelle doesn't lie like that. And when I got back on around 9 o'clock that day, I found out that EXE had an emotional breakdown because I found out about the plan. That is not a good sign. So, I got a bit more worried. And let's just say that the chances of him actually sending this person to my house was high. And then yesterday, and then we jump cut to yesterday, where I found out that the plan wasn't EXE's or Light's, it was actually Omniverse Sonic. Home, if you ever seen official Multiverse Tales, there you go. You fucking met Omniverse Sonic and actually Multi-Shade. She's kind of important to the story too. So yeah, I talked to them. I said I wanted to talk to him. We got our buddy Janelle's. We went to a world to distance ourselves from the drama because we didn't want my buddy Karma didn't want to be involved, so we went somewhere else. And then he invited Omni there. He didn't show up. Everyone else came, including Karma. And we were gonna do something else, but then we had the idea, oh, let's just bring Omni Light, aka EXE, and Omni both together because they were both online. So we did that, Karma went off, and then Omni, again, no show. EXE, though, did come. And before then, I did text EXE, hey, I'm sorry for finding out about the plan and making you cry, but like this shit is not okay. This isn't drama anymore. I need to talk to Omniverse Sonic. I think that was after the fact. That was after the fact. So he came in and said, you're not gonna know anything, which wasn't reassuring me about jack shit. But at this point in time, EXE was unimportant to the goddamn story at this time, because it's not his plan. It wasn't his plan. So like, I don't need you. I don't need you. So you can fuck off. Sorry for the cursing. I still very much hate him. But yeah. So then we went to a world. Janelle's got the green light. Hey, you know what? From EXE, you know what? Fine, you can talk. You can talk to Omniverse Sonic. So we went to a Friends Plus world in VR chat, Prismix, that get good avatars, all that good shit. And we went to the Void Room. Omniverse, it was me, Omniverse Sonic, his wife, Multi-Shade, Missile, me, and Janelle's. I think I said me multiple times. I'm sorry. But yeah. So we began talking, and the exact same thing happened when I confronted them about the moms. It was instead of Omni versus Sonic talking for himself, it was mostly his girlfriend talking to him. They got really defensive over no reason, and they were trying to blow this whole thing out of the water when I just wanted one simple thing. I wanted to know if they were going to fucking bring a military vet to my house. Luckily, they said they didn't. They don't know how to do that, and it was going to be on VR chat. And even extra good news, it was just a Marine. And it wasn't even Omni versus Sonic's friend, it was Multi-Shade's friend. So yippee! Instead of committing a goddamn crime, you're all just a bunch of fucking idiots. For lack of better terms. So I was like, oh, okay. But they kept trying to yell at me for thinking, hey, why the hell would you ever think that? And my friend Missile said it was very easy nowadays to get someone's IP address and find someone's address. And even then, knowing EXE, and even though we might call him a dumbass at times, he is very fucking smart. So, and yes, this is an admitted. I think EXE's smart. Even not smarter than me because he's a fucking dumbass still, but he is smart. He knows what he can do. He knows things. So, yeah. Now, so we had that talk, and then bam, boom. Got the information I needed, and that's it. But now you may be asking, Farrah, this sounds like a lot of summarization, but why are you making a video about this? As I said before, I want to get my thoughts out, but this is, because I know they watch my channel, and I know they've been going on my YouTubes, and I know, because my friends are good friends, and they tell me shit like this, because you know what? That's what friends do. And that's why I don't even fully blame him for knowing some things that I've said, because that's what friends do. Do I want him to know some things I do be saying? Not really, but like I wouldn't care. And that sometimes I do shit. I kind of been doing petty shit, like with SON, the Hunter, the Highest. Those are technically his characters. I took them and revamped them. Hell, SON and Son were basically the same dude, and it was his character named Son. He renamed Sonator. I just split them into two, one EXE, one OC, because his thing was a EXE Majin hybrid, and he was dating the Queen of EXEs and all this, that, and third, but I don't really care. That's not important. But yeah. So, what I'm about to say next is something that I want to say deep down in my fucking chest for a long time, and I can't say it to his face because really I'm scared. But I think that he's a dog. I really think you are a dog shit human being that shouldn't have a platform anywhere. And I hate the fact, and I'm going to say this with the fucking top of my chest, I hate the fucking fact that you are still on the platform of VR chat. You have friends that really care about you, and I hate the fact that my friends have to interact with you. And that's being honest. Even people I don't really fuck with, like Cass, who has low key done a lot of shit. And I'm sorry for name dropping you. I know you don't want to be a part of this either, but like you have low key done a lot of shit that probably shouldn't have been done. To be fair, there's a whole lot of things within this VR type friend group I'm in that has happened, but those again small potatoes compared to what EXE has done. And I still have the drive. I'll link the drive in the description too about all the bullshit that EXE has done. With updated pictures for recent events and his Wattpad account where he shipped Suka Midoriya with Sarah Harrington. Now I just realized it's turning into another VXE video and wasn't really supposed to be. Because there's also, oh yeah, sorry for the background, my mom's streaming. Because this is also about Omniverse, Sonic, and Multi-Shade. But in all reality, I have nothing to say about them. They just appear on I don't want to be mean, because, like, I don't want to be mean, but, like, I'm going to be mean a little bit. They appear on a not-so-good VR Chat Sonic YouTube RP channel that uses Suno AI for all their themes. Which, I'm not... That I don't understand. Like, it's not that hard. You can find an easy beat maker, record some beats. Heck, I'll be down, even though you might not fuck with me. I'll be down to make some beats for you. Got some right here. I didn't even see. Power of music. Don't need AI. You can do it yourself. But they appear on that channel. That's really all I know. Oh yeah, and also Dark Metaverse. I don't know why that's a name. But yeah, Dark Metaverse EXE appeared on that. But I'm not saying this so you go witch hunt or fucking attack or anything at this point. I just want this shit to end. But they're so, what's the word? Oh, right, childish for their age. Because Omniverse Sonic is early fucking 30s at best, from what I've heard and seen on their bio. Multi-Shade slash Joygirl19 slash Melissa is fucking in their late 20s, and EXE's fucking 20 at this point. Because he's like 2 years older than me, and I just turned 18 like a couple months ago. I don't know his birthday, but he's going to turn 18 sometime this. He's turning 20 sometime this year. Because if I was 17 last year and he was 19 last year, there. Now, but yeah, these are grown ass men, and they're beefing. And just one of the grown ass men were beefing with a literal fucking child beforehand, which caused this entire thing. But I don't know. Every time I talk to them, they just want to put themselves on a higher bar. Like they're not in the wrong for basically threatening to bring a Marine vet to me so they can talk to me so I can put the respect on the fucking name. Yeah, I don't know. Like, see, I was scared. I mean, at one hand, I'm scared. I was scared. Yes, I will admit I was scared. But that was because I didn't know the plan. I was thinking of the worst case scenario. Some random ass dude will come to my door, probably bust down, and then me and my friends are me and my not my friends because they all live in different places, but me and my family would be in danger, and I didn't want that. But now that I know what the plan entails, it's not going to even be anything serious. And even then, worst comes worst, if they want to advance the plan and actually do bring them to my house, I have a dad who's who's not a Marine, who's a military vet. That would be that. Granted, not. I wouldn't say he's not the bestest of dads, but he does care and love us. That's fucking true. And if I told him, hey, there's someone's sending a Marine vet to my house, can you please do something about it? I bet he would. I really bet he would. Because, like, what's the point? It's for VR chat beef? That's basically already goddamn ended? I don't know. But it's not even just that. And now I'm about to tell stories from what I've heard from my friends, because this shit is fucking. I think this needs to be said. But this motherfucker will. And this is something I have actually seen. This motherfucker will talk shit to me. And from what I've heard, it's less like I would talk. See, sometimes I would talk about my feelings, my thoughts and feelings about certain things, but I would talk to them in a manner. But what EXE would do, he was literally just fucking yell at people. Just instead, he won't talk to them and just yell at people, making people feel shitty for fucking shit they weren't even supposed to be part of, or making them feel shitty that because it feels like they're being attacked too. And it was mostly about me, but and it's annoying. Because to constantly know that there's someone talking behind your back. And yeah, as I said, we crack jokes about EXE. Maybe we talk a little bit about EXE because of bullshit he has done that day, but we don't leave it at that. Not gonna lie, he's not in our heads 24/7 because we're doing actual fun shit or doing actual shit with our lives. But this motherfucker literally has no life that he will, not yesterday, but the day before, he will throw a literal temper tantrum about about someone not being able to get on because they were sick and wanting to do an episode that they didn't even fucking give any prior warnings to beforehand, that they wanted to do it on that day. And instead of going to check his DMs, actually going to check his DMs like, hey, are you okay? Hey, are you okay? No, he didn't do that shit. He didn't do that shit. Wanna know what he did? He threw a goddamn temper tantrum. Because a fucking child wouldn't be able to get on to do a goddamn episode of Sonic Shattered Rift, the amazing VR chat RP series coming to you on Netflix. I'm sorry for laughing. It's just that this shit is crazy. And then it will take small things or just simple fucking questions and blow them completely out of water. Biggest example is fucking who's gonna win in a fight, Link or Transformers? Ooh, that's a death battle right there. He really fucking argued that the Transformers was gonna win with a fucking 12-year-old child, and this was back when he was actually 18. Nope, 19. You at the last. That was last year. He argued about that. Wait, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. Last year, he argued about that shit. Like a whole ass argument. To be fair, and I'm gonna be frank, Lincoln's probably gonna beat the fuck out of the Transformers. He got the Master Sword. Didn't I know it's cut through metal? Like, he actually did cut through. He has attacked metal for it. Like Transformers have all that gun shit, but here's the thing: they're not being Link. They're not being Goku. Okay, stop it. But no, but seriously, this motherfucker. At the end of the day, these three fucking people are man children. Or one-man children in the case of fucking Melissa, Joy Girl 19, or Multi-Shade. And I hate the fact that my friends have to fucking deal with them. Not all of the time, but most of the time. And it pisses me off because some of them don't even fucking really like them. Two of them who hang out with him don't really fuck with him. For these reasons. And it pisses me off. And then there's fucking... Sorry for name dropping, but Cass also fucking really hates it when he does that shit, but he just keeps encasing himself in it. And even when he told us that, and when we told him, hey, you should probably just drop EXE if he doesn't want to respect your fucking boundaries, he will say no. And then when we found out that he was talking about my fucking moms, he got the fucking bright idea to grab his headset and say, hey, you know what we need to do to solve all this? And then he turns off his headset. He just gave advice that he could have done himself. And it was like... It pisses me off. It really does. And I don't like making videos like this. I really don't. But at the same time, I have been avoiding making a video about him because of For a Fucking Promise. But at this point, this needs to be said because it got fucking to a point where it could have fucking been serious. My family, my fucking life could have been on the line. All for VR chat beef. All because this motherfucker didn't want me to know fully about a fucking plan that could have probably ended with my life being ended if he really wanted to go down that route. I mean, sure, he called it, he said, no, we're not going to do that, but the plan is still in motion in case he wants to fucking do it. But now, hey, as I said before, the plan's not that serious. I get the fucking laugh at the Marine who got on VR chat for putting respect on EXE. I'm not gonna fucking take it seriously because unlike these fucking people that he met like a couple months ago, I knew him for 4 fucking years. 4 years. I was in the same shoes as Omniverse Sonic. I was basically like this man's brother, and he fucked it. Because he wanted to beef with a fucking child. He wanted to be a piece of shit. He wanted to sleep with a fucking 16-year-old who just turned 17. We're still fucking okay with that. Everything. Everything that I have fucking been dealing with this motherfucker, I have been repressing it. I have avoided making more fucking videos about it. I fucking made a community post one time after I fucking talked to him about the mom shit because I was fucking done with it. But my good friend Missile, he fucking talked me out of it. He talked me out of it. And because, like, I wasn't, like, he knew that I was going to regret. But I'm not going to regret this. This is something I'm not going to regret. Maybe making a Meet Your Mingo song, I probably would have regretted. But regret it. I had the offer. I'm going to decline it. I declined it for now until something else came up. And honestly, something else did come up. So you know what? I might fucking go ahead and pick out a fucking offer. We might see. We might see. Because at this point, I genuinely, and I'm going fucking from the bottom of my heart, I genuinely don't fucking care anymore. If he wants me to, he fucking said I ruined his life. You know what? I kind of did. I fucked up his YouTube career. But he's gonna start doing that shit again. And you know what? Fuck it. Go ahead. But I hope he knows that deep down in your fucking head, even in your goddamn rectangular prismatic skull, fucking light, that you're a piece of fucking shit. And you ruined a friendship because you can't handle fucking criticism. And you can't handle being told when you're fucking wrong. It pisses me off. It really does piss me off that I have to fucking that I basically have to take time out of my day to fucking talk about this shit because yesterday was the breaking point. Yesterday was the final pot. They were being so vague about this plan, telling me that I don't need to know shit and I should mind my fucking business when the business they had revolved around me. It was a plan against me, and it fucking pisses me off because that's the same shit he did with the fucking 12-year-old kid. That's the same thing these two motherfucking couple-ass Sonic Shadow shipping motherfuckers fucking said the same shit. That was the main reason why I truly stopped fucking with EXE beforehand. He said something about a child. He told him to mind his fucking business, even though it was about the child. Guess what? If they heard you, or they know, and the plan or something you said has their name in it, and they fucking heard it, it's immediately their business because it's about them. It's their fucking business now. They can't mind their business because their business is now because your business is now their business because you fucking name dropped them and they heard you because you wanted to be a piece of shit and you didn't want to fucking do a thing that we promised him. It's not his fault. It's not his fucking fault that he wanted to know what you fucking said. You said his name and he fucking heard you. Big whoop. It's not my fucking fault that I want to know about a plan that could have, if it worst case scenario, someone would be knocking on my goddamn door, like doing that shit. It's not our fault that we want to know information because one was about something, yes, while it was unimportant, but it was about something that we were going to do for him, and two was about my fucking safety, about my friends and family's safety. I just got a nephew. I just did. I just got a nephew, and for him, I swear to God, if someone knocked on my door and then some worst case scenario, bad things started happening, and he started crying, someone was gonna die. Multiple people were gonna die. And I had put fucking. I know. I know. Hey, that's not a pretty good look. But at this point, who fucking cares? At this point. Because he fucking. He I'm sorry I'm getting worked up. It's just that I have been dealing with this for literal months now. The back and forth, the talking behind my back, the fucking bringing up my friends, family, all that, everything, talking bad about fucking people that they know that are friends with them to their fucking face. I don't side with that. Just that's childish. And they will tell me to, you need to act your age. And I'm about to say, you need to act your age. You're not acting like adults. Now you're gonna be saying, well, Pharaoh, technically you're not really doing it. I just turned into an adult. But that's not an excuse. I'm an adult now. So why the fuck am I getting involved with this? Because it's infecting, because it went outside of VR chat now. It really has. Because it's all fucking Discord that's fucking bullshit. On fucking, sometimes on VR chat it's fucking bullshit. Sometimes what happened could have been real life that was going to be fucking bullshit. Everything is just bullshit. And I'm tired of being silent about this. I'm tired of not like of feeling like I can't talk to certain people because about this. There are some times where I don't tell my friends things, but I tell my other group of friends things who are not involved. But there's sometimes where I just have to keep it to myself because I know both sides won't. Either one side won't give a fuck, or the other side, or one person from the other side will tell you, see, and this is like personal stuff that I don't want him to know. Or it's just, it feels like no one understands. And I know I have, and I'm not the smartest one in the shed, but it really fucking sucks to know that everything I have been doing at this point is just been for, it's just been nothing but just staying back and letting the shit slide. And I can't let that shit slide. I can't let this fucking man-child fucking get mad over someone not being able to come to an RP because they were sick, and instead of checking up on them, you decide to have a fucking hissy fit. And I feel bad. I feel bad sometimes. I do feel bad. I felt bad for a time to go die in his fucking face. I felt bad for basically making his day worse when I asked him about the plan because he had an emotional breakdown. And it sucks. It really fucking sucks because they would say, oh, we won, you won. No, this is not fucking, we're not winning shit, we're not losing shit. This is not a battle. It's never been a battle. It's just having a great sense of right for wrong, and what you have done has been wrong. And you need to get into your head that everything you have been doing is wrong. From making a fake account to try to spy on me and my friends just to see what you can do to get back in the group with fucking TMT lover, to being a 19-year-old man who fucking had online internet VR chat relations with a person who just had turned 17 at the time, and you may make the excuse that they came onto you. That's not a fucking excuse because they still legally can't fucking consent or mentally consent, and at the same time they weren't even in the right state of mind at the time. So that's even fucking worse. And you could have had every right to say no and just fucking leave, but you still didn't. And you even admitted that that it was pedophilic. And so you know what? You know what that makes you? A pedophile. I'll make the rules. I just follow them. I'm sorry. Being a fucking overall petty bastard about everything, being a man-child about fucking everything, for the list of for fucking shit for Omniverse Sonic, having your goddamn wife speak over you, just general being acting like you're better than everyone else. Now for fucking Melissa, I've been calling her that because she told me not to say her name, but no, fuck it. Multi-shade, being a bitch, being a bitch for no reason, getting overly defensive over things that you have done wrong, fucking getting on my fucking, yelling at me for fucking wanting to know shit, and genuinely act, and all three of you guys genuinely act like that you are all victims in a situation that you guys caused, and you're not. You're not fucking victims. There's, if anyone, I'm the fucking victim because you guys fucking because you made a plan, didn't explain the plan, everyone thought the fucking worst, and it could have been fucking worse knowing fucking EXE, because I really feel like he would know. He does know how to do this shit. Well, I don't think he knows how to find an address, but I think he could figure out how to do it. Or find a person who could do it. If the fucking Joy Girl has a Marine friend, then fucking he's able to do that shit. And it's really easy to find someone's address nowadays online, because the internet is just that fucking extensive. So that's it. I just want this, and I want you to know, because I know you're watching this right now. I want you to know right now that I'm done. I don't want you to protect me from, I don't want you to protect me from your friends. I don't want your friends, if you want to go all out, go to fuck all out. If you want to fucking still be fucking man children, fine. But at this point in time, I'm not considering this fucking drama, because that what happened yesterday, if it went worst case scenario, it could have been a lot worse, but that a lot fucking worse could have been fucking life altering or life ending for some people. Here in my house, and I won't fucking, that shit's fucking scary. Now, I will admit, maybe it was my fault for assuming the worst on that one, but how could you not? You already don't like me, and I already don't like you. And it's not the first time you went with the fucking worst case option. Remember fucking, like I said, the TMT lover. And yeah, and you're just so lucky that basically what we have so far is just word of mouth about everything. And I hate the fact that I now have 4 fucking videos about this stupid shit. But I'm done. This has to be said at this point. No one, EXE Gamer Lord, EXE VR Plays, Omni underscore Light, Stop Motion 12. This one is for you specifically. No one fucks with you anymore. That's the deep line of it. No one fucks with you anymore. Not when I say that, I'm not talking about like no one fully fucks with you, because they still hang out with you sometimes. Ace even said Ace and me, we would be in the same, if we had to be, we would be in the same room with you. But deep down inside, no one really fucks with you anymore. Not me, not Ace, not Cass, not Missile, not Janetals, not Karma, not Hazy. The only person that I would think still fucks with you is fucking Nightcore. But I don't really give a fuck about Nightcore. We don't even really like each other anyway. Mostly, and so that's irrelevant. But no one fucks with you. Full either at all or fucking halfway through. We don't like you. Stop bringing Karma into drama shit. He doesn't want to be a part of it. I thought he made that previously fucking clear that they don't care. Missile also don't care, so you don't need to go ranting on him. Fucking Janelle's don't care. Oh, and I mean, he might tell you this, but I'm also going to fucking say, fucking for the fucking true the side bullshit that's been going on recently. He made his side pretty fucking clear. And keep my family's name out your fucking mouth. Keep my fucking, don't even fucking think about bringing up my mom's. Don't even fucking think, because keep your fucking lesbian hating ass away from my fucking family. Your problem is with me, so you need to solve it with me. But you said it yourself, and you fucking made it clear, and now I realize it's not even my fucking bullshit. It's yours. You made it clear that nothing will be solved between us two. And, yeah, because you're just incapable of solving anything fucking civilly or fucking leaving it at that. When we talked last time, I thought we would have left it at that. But nope. Nope. Here we are. Here the fuck we are. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's pretty much it for that bit. Honestly, this video was, as I said before, this video was just made for me to rant. If you guys have, I am slightly out of options for what I do. Since he lives in Canada, I can't call the police, report him on this stuff. I made a case ticket to someone that I know well, but they are mostly busy with other things, so that's probably not going to work in. So, and with everything that's been happening, I I'm kind of out of fucking options. And I know this video won't get any traction as like most of my longer form videos do, but I'm just I guess you can say I'm stuck because like I don't there's what is there to do? I mean I pretty much done everything I could make, and I'm making the faker with lyrics Pico mix. That's still gonna be happening. I'm not fucking giving up on that because I have fun with those. Heck, I'm technically gonna have to heck, it's not even really a faker Pico mix like the exact one because I have to customize the lyrics, and I think that's how I'm going to do with Pico mixes. It's not going to be a one-to-one lyrical fucking version. It's just going to be maybe the opponents will stay on their side and to keep it, and maybe, but Pico will have a fully custom rap. If I can be, it's going to be charted too because I've been getting into charting recently, and yeah, and heck, maybe there could be a Meet Your Mingo style song for these free fuckers. Cause I'm done. My fucking empathy ran out. I may feel sorry, but I'm not feeling sorry for all the right reasons. I'm feeling sorry. I feel sorry for what I did and what I could done better. But that's it. I don't feel sorry for them. Anything that has happened will happen to them. Karma at this point. Fucking karma. And that's it. That's the serious discussion. So I'll see you later. Bye bye.